And that's how we came on.
That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Law class officially started 12:30 sharp. Told y'all we was coming in. This your man Deshaun, the refined man. We coming at you again, man. Today's gonna be a dope episode of the podcast. You already know who I got with me, bro. Introduce yourself to the
Peace,
people.
everybody. You know what I mean? I am Tajani L. Bay. You know what I mean? Showing love to everybody. How y'all doing? Let's get it. Come on in and get these lessons. You feel me?
Now, by now, we on episode 7. Y'all should have got y'all book by now.
Real shit. $1.99.
$1.99. The Constitution of the United States. The Declaration of Independence. This is what we need to learn. This is what we need to know.
Right.
Not civil rights.
Right. Human rights.
Human rights. Law.
Right.
Actual law that will save your ass. $2. We're going to keep beating it in y'all heads. This $2 book. As a matter of fact,
save your life.
For the thing that we're putting together, we need to tell them to have their book when they come.
Straight up. That's a great idea.
Have they book when they come.
Or maybe just have enough where we can hand them out. You know what I mean? If they pre-order, like if they pre-order their tickets, you know what I mean? It'll come with it. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't number $2. Just subtract that from the you see what I'm saying? Subtract that from the little fee or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we got some stuff coming for y'all. Y'all just caught a small glimpse of it.
Straight
but
up.
Yeah, we getting into it, man. Where you want to start? I'm following your lead.
All right, shit. How y'all doing today? Thank y'all for joining us. You know what I mean? So what we gonna do? We gonna start off with this Constitution as usual. Because if you're gonna talk law, you gotta talk Constitution and all treaties. You know, we'll get into that the further along we go. But peep the game.
What page, man?
So if you don't mind, please turn to page 25.
25.
Now I'm gonna read these 2 amendments to you. You know what I mean? Page 25 of the American Constitution, this version.
Which one?
Amendment 1. I'm going to read Amendment 1 and Amendment 2. So keep the game, everybody. Check me out. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. Now let's stop right there and peep the game. Freedom of speech. Ain't they banning niggas for talking about the COVID-19?
Yep.
See, I told y'all, man, with this COVID shit, it's called death by 1,000 cuts. They slowly chipping away on niggas' rights. You see what I'm saying? Taking a little bit at a time and seeing how a nigga gonna react. Yeah. It's like a professional boxer.
Yeah.
He don't come out there just throwing hands immediately on niggas.
Yeah.
Like the first round, mostly unless it's personal between the boxers, first round mostly feel that round.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So what they doing is they slowly taking away our rights, freedom of speech.
Yep.
Certain shit you say on YouTube, Facebook, they'll monetize your shit.
Yep. They take
you see what I'm saying? They slowly taking rights.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So check this out. Or of the press, and the press rolling with their shit. So the press using First Amendment to the fullest. Or the right of the people to peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Now peep this out. Where it says, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble, that's why you gotta let that black shit go. Because what that shit doing is, you got Antifa joining the Black Lives Matter protest, right? And they the ones doing the bullshit.
Wow.
So what they doing is, instead of it being a peaceful assembly, they turn that shit into chaos to get the police the right to come through and snatch niggas up, man.
Wow. It's a setup.
That's why you can't participate, man. You gotta watch the game, not play in the game, man. Because this ain't got shit to do with you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, they using Antifa to come through to disrupt. If you try to use the First Amendment, Antifa coming through tearing up shit.
So explain Antifa.
Antifa, let me see. I don't know. It's some crackers. They basically like anarchists. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so they the ones that's starting it amongst the people.
Yeah, they the ones who coming through. See, look at this. a political protest movement comprising of autonomous groups. Look at it. Autonomous groups. So this is one thing, and they go around joining motherfuckers. Committing anarchy. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
By their militant opposition to fascism and other forms of extreme right-wing ideology. So check this out. Listen, look at this. See, they crackers. This what y'all be seeing at y'all Black Lives Matter shit, tearing up shit.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
This is what making this shit go from peaceful to goddamn unruly and riots. They are the ones that starting the riots. Look at it. Look at this.
Yeah. And they actually look like the people that's in the crowd, so you can't tell who they are.
But see, when you call yourself black, you can let motherfuckers like this join in your movement. You see what I'm saying? When you got a nationality, you got to be a bloodline, so you couldn't even fake the funk. You don't even supposed to be here. You can separate yourself from whole ass niggas.
Separate you. Dude, like when like you said, like oh my bad, y'all, hold on. So you said before about how strong it is to have a nationality, separate yourself, but like stuff like this, it just like I already knew, but like when you said it the way you said it on this, because you can't tell who in the crowd on this is opposition or not. They blending in with you, like
your worst enemy could be right next to you, acting like he with you. But he waiting for you to bust a move on a motherfucker so he can put one behind your head. Exactly. And you don't even see it coming.
The ultimate setup.
That's what I'm saying.
But having a nationality, if you ain't in bloodline, you
that's what you man. You don't even supposed to be. Everybody will look at you then like, well, who is this? Yeah. Like you not a Moor. Like what the fuck? Like get out of here with this shit. You do your shit on the next day. Yeah. Today, this the Moor shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you call yourself black and shit, you mixing yourself up in a pot. Yeah. And you can be joined by several of your enemies.
And not even know it.
And then the motherfuckers in Black Lives Matter is your enemy.
Because they not for
the masculine male or female. Everybody know that by now. Everybody done seen the multiple videos. If you ain't, go online. Go to Black Lives Matter website. Look on where it says about Black Lives Matter. Click on there and read this shit.
Yeah, it's all there.
It's all they telling you.
And see, that's what I don't understand is the information that's out there. We so dumb at just going with what people say.
It's brainwash, bro. Magic real. That's why I be telling niggas. Magic spells is real, bro. Like niggas is getting cursed with these words. You see what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
And then look at this. KKK, Antifa, you got the KKK with the Antifa. See what I'm saying? Look at right here.
Wow. It says KKK what?
They got the rebel flag and KKK, the American flag. United States trading banner, because that's not the country's flag, that's a trading banner.
Trading banner.
Yeah. So on the world trade market, that's just a flag that represents this so-called land because we ain't using our shit.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? So you got the Antifa. Hold on. This is an Antifa. You got the KKK there and all kind of shit. And then they marching with Black Lives Matter. Hold on, peep this game.
This one even in for the law class tonight.
Exactly.
Today.
Peep the game.
Man.
Look at how they blended in with niggas. Black Lives Matter shit. Look at them.
You can't even tell.
Antifa, the KKK, and something else. Look at this. Black Lives Matter. They acting like they with y'all, man. These is y'all enemies. Look at got the homosexuality. See what I'm saying? They try to put that faggot shit with Black Lives Matter.
Man.
Look at this. See, he got his Antifa flag on his back.
He already representing the
That's what I'm saying. Look at these. Anytime y'all go to them Black Lives Matter parades, when you see crackers dressed like that, that is your enemy. That's why you don't even need to be there.
Exactly.
Because you're not black in the beginning. I'm going to scream that shit until it's over with. Like, we're not black. These are the original black motherfuckers.
Y'all have to check out the previous episode to understand that part.
So understand the Black Lives Matter has been infiltrated through the goddamn, you know what I mean? Through the movement to try to give niggas rights.
Exactly.
So peep gang, go back to the Constitution. So let's go to the Second Amendment, because this really what we talking about.
All right, y'all.
Now peep the game, y'all. You know, like I said, law is very specific. So you got to understand this shit when you reading law. Now the Second Amendment, Amendment 2 says, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, which is a governing of people. A state is a group of motherfuckers living by codes. That's just a paraphrased version, but that's what it means. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when it say being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Yeah, I see that right.
So if you got the right to bear arms, what the hell is the CCW and all that shit?
Right.
Or if you got a felony, you can't have a strap. What is all this shit?
That's bullcrap compared to what they say in the book.
See, when you don't know the law, you ain't got a leg to stand on. A lot of niggas get caught with straps, and then all you do is just go through the process.
Yeah. No.
But at least use some law to stand on. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, according to this and that.
Right.
And according to the Missouri law, that's why I'm going to give you law today.
Yeah.
So you'll know how to move with this shit.
Yeah.
Now, peep the game. So like it says, this right should not be infringed. That means no matter what, you can't take that shit back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period. So we going to get into when did the CCW and all that shit came. Where did shit come from? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like just one day they just came up with a rule. Because if y'all remember the Wild West movies, these niggas was gunslingers.
Right.
Supposedly.
Right.
Niggas had straps on the hips, shootouts in the middle of the street.
Yeah. So
where did this goddamn CCW shit come from?
It ain't always been there.
We finna get in it. Now peep the game. What's the legal definition of CCW?
Alright, y'all, hold on. Alright. Legal definition of CCW.
Now, the legal definition of a concealed carry weapon, that's what that CCW means. Concealed carry weapon. Check it out. A weapon, particularly a handgun, which is kept hidden on one's person or under one's control in a glove compartment or under a car seat. Peep the game. I'm going to say that shit again. See, I don't know if y'all caught it. Yeah. Peep the game. When you need a concealed carry weapon, when you need a CCW, that means you are trying to keep the gun hidden on one's person or under one's control, like in a glove box or under a car seat. That means you're trying to hide it. Yeah. So if you have your strap and you ain't trying to hide it, you don't need a CCW, man.
Wow. Wow. So the CCW, that's saying that you gotta hide it.
The first C in CCW is concealed. Right. What is concealed? To hide.
Exactly.
So if I'm not trying to hide my strap,
why do you need a license?
I ain't got none of my shit.
I don't.
But I'm gonna show you how to move in Missouri with this shit though.
Wow.
That's what this lesson about today. Okay. Specific Missouri laws. I ain't, we could go through the Supreme Court, but everybody who watching this, go to your state law and see what's the laws on concealed carry. So you'll know how to move with your strap, and you ain't always gotta have a high speed chase.
Yeah.
Cause you know law and you ain't scared.
Exactly. Exactly. We tired of being fooled.
That's what I'm saying.
$2.
Peep the game.
Check this out.
Now, the legal definition of CCW or concealed carry weapon is a weapon, particularly a handgun, which is kept hidden on one's person or under one's control in a glove compartment or under a car seat. Carrying a concealed weapon is a crime unless the person with the weapon is a law enforcement officer or has a permit to carry a concealed weapon.
Wow.
Peep the game. I'm gonna say that shit again. Carrying a concealed weapon. So they saying it's a crime if you're concealing it without a permit.
So if you trying to hide it, you got.
But if you got it on your hip with your shirt uncovering it, that's not concealed, brother.
Wow. Wow.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's not concealed.
That's why it's so dumb, because people not putting the stuff together. They're not putting two and two together.
I'm here, man. The law much deeper than the way I'm telling niggas shit. Like, trust me, y'all, this shit way deeper.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I'm trying to simplify the complicated shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I use a lot of cuss words, which ain't really cuss words. Because if English ain't nothing but what, 300 years old?
Yeah.
And like Bobby Hemming said, the ancient shit was written thousands of years ago, so we ain't even speaking the same tongue. Yeah. These ain't cuss words.
Exactly.
If you miss everything I'm saying because I'm cussing and you ain't listening to the message, you got a lot to learn. You got a lot of growing up to do. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
I'm really giving you some heavy shit.
Yeah, for real.
But if you can't just overlook cussing, then that's on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So peep the game. So what they saying is, the only person who don't need a concealed carry weapon is a law enforcement officer.
Right.
He can conceal his shit, but as far as citizens, you need a permit if you're trying to conceal your quote unquote weapon.
Right.
But if you're not trying to conceal your weapon, you don't need a CCW.
Exactly.
How many of y'all niggas been in a country and y'all be seeing motherfuckers with their shotguns and shit in their truck window?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Down south, they do it a lot.
I'm from the south. You see what I'm saying? I see it all the fucking time. Niggas do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the law is, if you're not trying to hide, conceal means to hide.
Yeah. That's why they say you need a license for your gun.
Or if you just got it in the back seat and you ain't got the clip in that motherfucker, you ain't got one in the head. Don't have one in the head in Missouri because that'll get you fucked up. Like, don't ride with one in the head. Because if you think about any police videos y'all done seen of them motherfuckers shooting people, like if they got to run to their truck and get their assault rifle, they always got to unlock, open, get it out the bag. That's 2 steps. Grab it and then cock it. That's 3 steps. Every time you see the police, they don't never, unless it's some real shit going down, they don't never, they'll shoot you with the goddamn hand pistol. Right. But like if it's some real shit go down, they always run to their truck to get their assault rifle, but you gotta go through 3 steps. Wow.
So it's unlocking it. Wait a minute. It's unlocking it, taking off the rack, and then load.
Or even if you just got it in the back seat, it's broken down with the safety on, and you still gotta cock it. That's a step. Yeah. Because you can't shoot it without cocking it.
Right.
You see, or making it live.
Right.
So 1 step is grabbing this shit. 2, 3. And then the 4th is the safety.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When you watch the police, that's how they do shit like that. You feel me? So peep the game. So y'all understand what the legal definition of concealed carry weapon, or CCW, is.
Right.
So you'll know how to move with your straps.
Yeah.
And never, check this out. Let's keep going. Hold on. Now let's check out what it said about Missouri law. This is Missouri law on concealed carry, reciprocity, map, and gun law. Now peep the game. Can I legally carry a concealed firearm in Missouri, but can I wear a COVID mask while carrying concealed? Now you can. I ain't gonna read all this shit, but I know you can. Y'all can go to this website and peep the game if you think I'm lying. You can. Long as you got your CCW, you can conceal and wear a mask at the same time. That's law. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Now peep this out. Now listen to this. Summary of Missouri gun laws. Missouri is a permitless carry state as well as a shell issue state. Permits are issued at the local level by county sheriffs. I'm going to get into the sheriff because the only real police is the sheriff. Why is that? Because he's the only motherfucker got voted in office.
Wow.
The rest of these niggas is ex facto police. You feel what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that another time. Peep the game. Peep the game, though.
Wow.
Now, what does permitless carry mean? You feel what I'm saying?
Permitless. Say that again.
Permitless carry.
Permitless.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Peep it out. Unrestricted means that permit is not required to carry a concealed handgun.
Unrestricted means... Okay.
So in Missouri, you don't even need a CCW to conceal carry, niggas. What is y'all running for?
Unrestricted means that a permit is not
without
required
restriction.
to carry a concealed handgun. Wow.
niggas is making these crackers rich because they don't know law, man. That's what I be saying.
Dude, everything is a scam, bruh.
It ain't a scam, it's hidden. Man, I got a mantra. Man, I'm telling you, man, you can ask my girl, man, before I even started learning this shit on the level that I'm on. Every day, I used to have this mantra that I used to say to my inner self. And I used to be like, give me the words and I will speak the untold. When I seek out your knowledge, let your truth unfold. And I used to say that every day, along with other mantras. You know what I mean? But after a while, it's just the shit is hidden. And a lot of shit is in niggas' faces.
Yeah.
But you don't know what you're looking at. You don't know how to decode what you're looking at.
Wow.
Because you're only looking at it level deep, surface deep.
You gotta go at least.
You gotta at least go 3 levels.
Yeah.
To even get an idea where the map coming from. You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
You gotta at least just to even get an idea. So it's not the fact that, yes, it is a scam, don't get me wrong. But the shit is more hidden than a scam.
Yeah.
And you cannot have shit as law and then I can't abide by it.
Right. Exactly. That don't make
That's
sense.
why they don't teach law.
That don't make
because
sense.
niggas is making these motherfuckers rich by not knowing.
Yeah.
Ignorance is a food source, and these motherfuckers is living well off niggas not knowing shit.
Man, living too good.
By not knowing how to move. So when it says, peep the game. So when it says Missouri is a permitless state, which means you don't have to have a permit is not required to carry a concealed handgun.
Wow.
You just can't have it locked and loaded.
Right. Wow.
Because all that shit got to do with conscious steps. Like, if you went through 4 steps and killed the nigga, like, you really wanted to kill that nigga.
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you just got it on you, then you can make a mistake or some shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. The shit can fall, go out. They don't make straps too much like that no more. But I'm just saying, bullshit can happen. Yeah, and shit can kill niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you could just act emotional, and then instead of it being a premeditated murder, you know, it's like a manslaughter.
Right.
So if they want to get you on a murder, like, nigga, you went through 3 steps to kill that nigga. Like, nigga, you want the murder. Yeah. That's another thing that shit about.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't have a lot of defense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So peep the game. Let's get back to it. Now, like I said, Missouri is a permitless carry state, which means you don't need a permit to carry a concealed weapon, as well as a shell issue. That means they'll give your ass one if you want to register your shit.
Right.
If you want to be a fool to register your shit,
we don't take your money.
No. Anytime you register shit, you giving a motherfucker authority over what you register. Because that means they can take your shit.
Yeah. Wow.
That's why they make you register your car and all this shit.
Wow.
So they can take it if you fuck up.
Damn.
Well,
so you don't have to register your car?
If you're a national. I mean, but like I said, that citizenship don't get you nowhere, man. That's what I'll be trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to show you and tell you, bro. That citizenship ain't nothing.
Damn.
So peep the game. Permits are issued by the local level by the county sheriffs. There is no permit, background check, or firearms registration required when buying a handgun from a private individual.
So meaning that when you go to the gun shop, you don't have to get a background check. Is that what they're saying?
How you think these crackers be getting strapped and be an 8-time felon? First of all, they enforce their constitutional rights, and then they give them state rights.
Damn. That shit is keeping you... Bruh, listen, you done said at least 2 different ways that they keep your ass locked down. Just from having a handgun. Running your background check and then registering your gun.
Yeah, but according to Missouri law,
you don't have to do that.
If you are a private individual, I don't have to goddamn get no background check.
Right.
So deal with private individual gun sellers, man.
So private individual gun sellers is like what?
Some of them motherfuckers who be at the gun store be privately owned. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta talk. Know the rules, play the game.
Wow.
And whoever is a game people will peep the game you goddamn know. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because they gonna be like, well,
it's unspoken. You just gotta know how to. When I got my strap, when I got my big strap, Cracker ran, because I put it in my girl name and shit. Cracker ran the name like, well, shit, man, we got a hold on this shit or whatever. And then he was like, well, shit, if you want, you just give me the $500. You come pick it up later. I was like, yes. My girl's like, I don't know about this shit. I was like, hold up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes. Here you go. Immediately.
Yeah.
That because he was a private owner.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? He just couldn't do it this way, but behind the scenes, brother.
Wow.
You don't need a background check or firearms registration required when you're dealing with a private individual.
Wow. But you just got to find the private individual.
That's what I'm saying.
And the private individual, they have shops.
That's what I'm saying. Or it may be a motherfucker who just collects straps. And, a motherfucker who just want to move shit.
Oh, okay.
Going through the pandemic or something. You know what I mean? Hey, man, shit, I got hard.
Yeah.
Let me let this Glock go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Wow.
So you don't need a back or permit nor background check. This is why it is goddamn incumbent on niggas to study.
Damn.
Niggas is running from the police when you could just be standing on shit.
Exactly.
Because that's intimidation.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? You run from what you scared of, niggas.
Oh, man. Ray Grant L said, peace. What up, Ray?
What up with it, Ray? Islam, more.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of time niggas is running and you don't even need to be going nowhere.
Exactly.
Stand on the laws. The laws is there to, listen, laws is like magic. For all my niggas that like magic. Hold on, let me just say this real, no, I'm saying flip it to us. Let us look at it. Let me just say this real quick before we get back into it. For all my people that like magic and shit, and you looking at like, yeah, I want to study law, but it sounds complicated. Look at law like magic spells. It's just about what you can comprehend. Just whatever word you don't know, or even if it's a word you do know, look up the legal term to it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's how you break
So
it
when
down.
you decode, that means you at least going 2 levels deeper than what you read. It's not that hard. It just takes some time, y'all. If I could do this shit, trust me. You feel what I'm saying? You could probably do it better than me, and I'll learn from it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'll study. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't that kind of nigga.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it's not that complicated. It's just that it's that which is hid. It's like knowledge.
Yeah.
They hid knowledge. Niggas had to get out here and seek it.
Right.
The laws, a lot of this shit is hidden.
And they ain't.
And a lot of times niggas just think, man, crack, that's white privilege. That's how the crackers can get this. No, it's law. It's law.
Yeah.
Because the law says you can do this.
Yeah.
So even if you do got a felony, if you deal with a private owner or a private individual,
you can still purchase.
you see what I'm saying, man?
Wow.
And then it'll still be legit under Missouri gun laws.
Wow.
That's why I give niggas laws, man. I don't just talk. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. You can look it up yourself.
That's why I'm showing y'all. This is the law saying this shit.
That's why I like when we be having it on the screen, because they can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it for yourself.
And then you can do deeper research and then take it to, like I said, I'm just giving you the basic.
Yep.
You can take what I'm giving you, do 5, 6 levels deep, and then now your understanding, you can go out here and tell somebody else. This ain't my, let me tell y'all something. Knowledge ain't no goddamn rap song.
Nah.
I ain't invent these lyrics. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can, whatever you hear I'm saying, and if that shit law, use that shit. That's what I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
I don't want your attention. I want you to goddamn look at what I'm doing, write this shit down, and apply it.
Save your kids at least.
You see what I'm saying?
If you ain't gonna do it for yourself, at least do it for them. This book $2. This
Real
is
shit.
A good start.
Real shit. Now let's peep the game. Let's get back into it, y'all. We're getting deep. We finna get deep now. Peep the game. So according to Missouri law, open carry and concealed carry are legal in Missouri for anyone 18 years or older who can legally possess a firearm with or without a concealed carry permit. Remember, peep the game, legally possess a firearm with or without a carry permit.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if there's no permit background when you dealing with a private individual, that's only when you dealing with the gun stores and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you want to deal with a motherfucker who ain't private. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's when that applies. That's when that's applicable.
Wow.
But just like with the crackers, that's how these felony crackers be getting these straps. And then the news be acting like they be surprised.
Yeah, they know what
how did he get a hold of all these registered guns? He's a felon. Because they see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they know.
They know.
They know.
If I know this shit, they know deeper levels than me.
Of course. Of course they do.
So peep the game. So like I said, open carry is when you're not concealed. Open carry, just paraphrasing, it's the opposite of concealed. Mm-hmm. So when you open carry, that's how they used to do it in the Wild West when they had the shit on their hip, but they ain't had a shirt over it. Mm-hmm. Concealed carry is when you got your shit tucked in and your shirt over it. That's called concealed carry. Yeah. So you need a permit to conceal carry. Yeah. To open carry, you don't need one. That's why them niggas be going to the protest with all them straps and the police don't say nothing. Why? Because it's openly carried.
Yep. Wow.
You ain't got nothing to do with white privilege. It's law, man. Nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas. Get over that white shit, study law, and then you'll know how to move.
Yep.
Instead of blaming everything on somebody else, you'll know the law.
Know it for yourself.
That's what I'm saying. However, local authorities can restrict concealed carry in any building owned, leased, or controlled by the county or municipality and may require a CCP for open carry.
Wow.
Missouri law does not plainly state you don't need a permit to carry. They changed the definition of unlawful use of a weapon to only apply when a person carries a weapon into a place that is off limits per Missouri law. So you gotta know that's what I'm saying, man. If you gotta do some research before you go somewhere, do the research on that shit and see if that store, that restaurant, or whatever, what is their rights on carrying guns. Yeah.
Everybody got them.
So that way you'll know, okay, they'll let you carry the gun. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? If they say it gotta be concealed, according to Missouri law, you can conceal a strap and you ain't gotta have a permit for it, man. Yeah. Wow. But it depends on the establishment, according to this, if the establishment will let you do it. Mm-hmm. But no court, municipality like courts, when you go, county clerk and shit, you can't go in them kind of places with the strap. That's what that means. Municipalities, court, tribunals. Mm-hmm. We call them tribunals because they're not real courts. Yeah.
Tribunals.
Ex facto courts. You see what I'm saying? So you got the tribunals. You can't bring straps in there. Like, county clerk, probation and shit like that. You can't have no strap on one. That'd be it, especially probation and parole. That'll be dumb as hell. But peep the game. Now it says, in response to COVID-19 pandemic, the governor suspended late penalties for concealed carry license renewals. No, it is not known if there is a grace period or expired license, as that was not addressed. Now check this out. We don't care about the CCP. You see what I'm saying? So that's for military people.
CCP is what?
That's for military people.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
See? For members of the military or honorably discharged.
Okay.
And have passed a firearm training course. That's for military motherfuckers. That's like almost closer to the police CCW than like the average niggas. You see what I'm saying? But peep the game. Now we finna get into self-defense. So niggas know how to defend theyself. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now Missouri has castle doctrine laws and became the 20th. We gonna get into all this shit.
Okay.
Missouri has castle doctrine laws and became the 25th state to adopt the stand your ground canon. We gonna talk about that shit too.
Stand your ground canon.
It empowers gun owners to defend themselves outside of their homes or property. They are not required to retreat whenever they may lawfully be prior to using deadly force. This assumes the person was not the initial aggressor and is not attempting to commit a crime. So peep the game.
Wow.
So you can smoke a nigga if he ran up on you aggressively, right? And I ain't advertising niggas to do that, but I'm just saying if you dealing with these racist motherfuckers, listen what I'm saying. According to Missouri's stand your ground, if they are the initial aggressor and you're not trying to attempt to commit a crime, you can smoke them motherfuckers according to stand your ground. So let's peep the game. Where to stand your ground? Wow. You feel what I'm saying? Stand your ground laws allow armed individuals who believe they are in immediate danger to use deadly force under certain circumstances without first attempting to retreat from the danger.
So if somebody ran up on you, if you don't try to get
even if they try to steal on you or whatever, they can try to fight you. You could smoke their ass.
Wow. But I'm saying
because you was in immediate danger.
Oh, okay. Immediate danger. Okay.
Yeah, to use deadly force. It's not saying if they was using deadly force on you, if you was in immediate danger. Yeah. So that means, like I said, motherfucker want to fight you, rob you, or whatever, that's immediate danger. If you over there minding your business and a nigga come push you from behind and then try to hit you with the 3-piece, you in danger. Immediately.
Right. Right now.
You in danger immediately.
Right now.
So you see what I'm saying? You have the right to use deadly force under the stand your ground laws.
Gotcha.
Now check this out. Stand your ground laws removes the obligation to retreat. So that means you ain't gotta run.
Wow.
You can immediately, if you got the shot, take the shot.
Yeah.
Now I'm not advertising this to our people. I'm just saying how to protect yourself in general according to the Missouri law. Right. This is the Missouri law, y'all. Yeah. So stand your ground laws remove the obligation to retreat. That means you ain't gotta be scared. You can open fire if a nigga threaten you. States with stand your ground laws differ on whether the law applies to instances involving lethal force, with some states retaining the duty to retreat within lethal force. Is involved in others removing the duty to retreat under all circumstances. Wow. So some states may tell you, well, motherfucker gotta be coming at you with a knife or something. You know what I mean? If it's just the hands, you just gonna have to learn how to fight. Right. But a lot of these racist states, because the stand your ground was put up for niggas. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Like if a nigga ran up on a cracker, he don't have to run. That's why a lot of these crackers got nuts. That's why they work on shooting.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of them motherfuckers live in stand your ground rights. And if you fuck with them, they gon' even if they scared of your ass, they gonna smoke you. Cause they know they can by law.
By law. Yep.
So you can use that same shit against their ass, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Matter of fact, it's a video. Remind me to show this shit.
Okay.
It's a video where a nigga was in Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
And a redneck cracker ran up on him, want to fight him and try to steal on him. And he smoked that cracker and got off on him.
Wow.
So he was a nigga. He was considered black. So you can't say that shit don't work.
Yeah. Wow.
He wasn't even in no nationality.
Mm-hmm. But he knew his stand is your ground law.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So peep the game. Some states allow you to it has to be under certain circumstances, but Missouri ain't one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Which state has stands your ground? You can look at that, when y'all get time. Now let's check this out. Let's go to Castle Doctrine. So stand your ground mostly applies when you in public.
Okay. Yeah.
Beyond your house is when you would use stand your ground beyond your house.
Yeah.
If you was trying to use the quote unquote stand your ground for your crib, it's called the Castle Doctrine.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Let me show you what it is. Castle Doctrine is similar to stand your ground, but is typically limited to real property, including a person's home, property, and in some states, cars or workplaces. So a lot of niggas who be having felonies, you feel what I'm saying? Even if you got a felony, if you open up a business, you can own a firearm to protect your business.
Yeah.
I know some niggas where I'm from. My best friend, I'm talking about I've been knowing this nigga since I was 7.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga's a 3-4 time fella.
Yeah.
Then at least 12 years.
Wow.
He owns a shop. He keep it strapped in there. Police can't say shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because under Castle Doctrine, you got the right to protect your house, property, cars, or your workplace.
Yeah.
So if you own your own business, you can dictate what you want to do in your workplace.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Castle law.
Exactly. The concept is that an individual has a right to be safe and secure within his or her own home or castle. So when you talking to the police, you need to use these words.
Yeah.
I didn't feel safe and secure within my home when a nigga invaded it.
Yeah.
Therefore, whatever happened, I want to activate the Castle Doctrine law.
Yeah. But if you're not using that, it don't apply.
If you just saying, well, shit, I just shot the motherfucker. Like, you gotta get a little bit better than that now. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why the crackers always use certain words and niggas can't understand it. When the police be like, well, I fear for my life, so I end up smoking this motherfucker. Because he's using the stand your ground law.
Wow.
And y'all thinking the crackers just getting away with it on some racist shit.
No.
But it's law. It's law.
It's under the law. What's up, y'all?
Who all me?
Who all on? Castle Doctrine. Y'all remember that? Castle Doctrine.
And stand your ground.
And stand your ground law.
Castle Doctrine is when you in your home to defend your home. And like I say, I always use the word, I did not feel safe and secure in my home. That's the most important shit if you want to use Castle Doctrine. Yeah. Because those words is what activate Castle Doctrine. That's what it's all magic, y'all. It's all magic. Wow. Whatever law you using, just like with magic, don't you got to say a magic wand ain't shit without the word to it, man. Right. You can wave this motherfucker and do all kinds. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't hitting that shit with the word in the beginning, what's the word? So if you ain't hitting the nigga with the word, you ain't activating this shit. So when you using this shit, you use the words.
Wow.
The magic come from the words, not the goddamn. Just like with the Moorish ID.
Mm-hmm.
The magic ain't in the Moorish ID. The magic isn't in the shit that activates the Moorish ID.
Yeah. Wow.
You can't just pull this motherfucker out and just be like.
They gonna look like what?
They're like, nigga, what is this? You gotta activate this shit.
Yeah.
So when you using this council doctrine, always say you did not feel safe and secure within your home, or you did not feel safe and secure in your car, or I did not feel safe and secure in my workplace. Whatever matches up to use the council doctrine.
Yeah.
Council doctrine applies to your house, property, car, or workplace. In some states, cars or workplaces. Mm-hmm. So you got to figure out what applies to you in your state.
Yeah.
The concept is that an individual has a right to be safe and secure within his or her home or castle, and should not have to retreat from his or her home in order to be safe.
Right. Exactly.
Depending on the state, an individual may have the right to protect himself or herself, other people, and his or her property by force.
Wow.
In some instances, even employing deadly force against intruders without retreating. So I'll throw that in there too.
Intruders.
Safe, secure within your home, intruders.
Wow.
Those are the key words to stand out.
And you can protect other people with the stand your ground law.
So if you ever see a child getting kidnapped, molested, or whatever, you got a free one. Yeah. I'm going to leave it like that.
Yeah.
And according, I got something else. I give you another law that'll back it up. So you got to stand your ground, which means you got the right to protect other people. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you another law. Y'all write this shit down, man.
Yeah, man. I hope y'all getting something from this, because this is helping me.
Yeah, this deep.
This is what we need to know, not to be out there marching.
And also, check this out, because you want to give clearly established laws, mm-hmm. and you want to give constitutional laws, mm-hmm. that will solidify you like goddamn glue to paper. Yeah. Listen to this. When you use stand your ground or council doctrine, also add the Fourth Amendment. To be secure in one's houses, papers, and effects. So now you just gave clearly established laws, which is to stand your ground, and then you give them the Fourth Amendment, you solidify it.
Wow.
And check this out, I'm gonna give you something else. Hold on, that wasn't even what I was looking for.
Ain't nothing they can do with you then.
Then you give them this shit. That's what I'm saying. You can hit them up with several laws. Listen to this. Y'all write this down. Adam versus State. ADAM versus State. 121. Georgia, the state of Georgia. The number 16, comma, 48, S.E.910. Listen what this shit say. It says, one may come to the aid of another, being unlawfully arrested, just as he may where one is being assaulted, molested, raped, or kidnapped. So that means if you see a nigga getting assaulted, molested, raped, or kidnapped, you got another one on the house.
Yeah.
Because according to the stand your ground and this clearly established law, Adam versus State,
yeah,
that's how you do this shit. That's how you talk law to the crackers. You don't sit up there and explain yourself with regular shit. You use these lawful words.
Yeah. Which is gonna take studying.
You feel me? Let's move on. Now, peep the game. There's something else from the state of Missouri. Y'all peep the game. All right. You can leave the door open if you want. Missouri became a constitutional carry state in January of 2017. No permit is required to openly or concealed carry a firearm, but the state still issues permits on a shall issue basis for reciprocity with other states. So what they're saying is, if you want to take your firearm to other states, because they may not be they may not have these same laws. So if you wanted to take that same strap you get to, like, let's say Florida or California, that's when they issue you, you know what I mean, your CCW. Unless you go into a state that don't require it. That's why even when you travel, look up the gun laws in the state you finna visit. That way you know how to move. You feel me? Now peep it. There is no requirement to register firearms or obtain a purchase permit. In some specifically trained school, employees are allowed to carry firearms on school grounds. Now, I'm going to say that shit again. Hold up. I ain't even mean to do that. Peep this. Look what it said. It said you're not required to obtain a purchase permit. You're not required to register your firearms. When you register something, you give that person permission over your shit. This is another reason why crackers say they free, because they don't do the same shit we be doing. They don't be registering their straps. Because according to certain states, like Missouri, it's not required to register your firearms. You feel me? Or obtain a purchase permit. Now peep this game. So this is Missouri laws. Mm-hmm. It says, can you carry in a vehicle? Yes. Yep. Must you notify the officer that you got a strap? No. So if the police ask you, hey, you got a weapon on you? By Missouri law, I'm not required to tell you that, cracker. And if you want to search, according to the 4th Amendment, you must give, damn, I done lost my page.
Dang.
You must give, you must describe the place to be searched. Go to page 26. 4th Amendment, page 26.
Hold on.
This how you do it, y'all. This is how you hit them up.
Okay.
Cracker be like, hey, you got a strap on you? Well, according to Missouri laws, I don't have to notify you on it. And according to the 4th Amendment on page 26, it says, if you want to search me, you must particularly describe the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Mm-hmm. And you also must have probable cause. That's the first thing. Probable cause.
Yep. Like, why are you looking for something? Why are you looking
for
something?
Probable cause. You got to have a goddamn call on me that I done flashed the gun to somebody.
Oh, okay.
If I'm just driving and shit, minding my business, and I just ran a red light or something, you don't supposed to be asking me about this shit, Cracker.
Right. Like, what's your reason?
Yeah, no, you must have a probable reason. Like, probable means more likely you did the shit that you did. Like, okay, like, if a crime happened and you the only nigga in the area fitting the description, you probably did it, nigga. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? That's what probable cause means.
But if
so he has the right to come and fuck with you, search you, patch, he can patch you fully down. Okay. He ain't no areas. Like, wherever I want to patch you under probable cause.
But what if they say you fit the description, cause and then
he must give specific and articulate facts.
Okay.
Make sure you put that facts. Specific and articulate facts on the crime you said I did.
Okay.
What is it?
Yeah. So if they don't give you that,
that's not probable cause.
Right.
That's called reason of suspicion. That's why I be saying, like, them the two things you gotta know. You gotta know the difference between them two.
Yeah.
Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Probable cause.
Because they try to immediately put niggas under probable cause when a lot of that shit is reason of suspicion.
Right.
And a lot of niggas go to jail and shit, and they don't even supposed to be having interaction with police because they never committed a crime, man.
Yeah.
Traffic infractions are not crimes.
No.
I give you the law.
Tickets or BS.
Write this down. Traffic infractions are not crimes. Write this down.
Traffic infractions are not crimes.
People versus battle. 50. California. APP dot 3 steps. 1, the number 1, comma, 123. California. RPTR dot 636, comma, 639. It says specifically, traffic infractions are not a crime.
Wow.
The only time the police supposed to be fucking with you if they suspect you did a crime. Running a red light is not according to the law.
Yeah.
And according to the 4th Amendment. Wow. That's how you clearly established law, constitutional violation. That's how you can lean them.
Wow.
So I'm giving you clearly established laws, and I'm giving you constitution to back that shit up. This is how you protect yourself.
Yeah. And they took an oath on this. They can't violate.
Feel me?
Yeah, they can't violate.
So this ain't bullshit. You gotta learn how to activate this shit. Now peep the game. So this Missouri CCW quick facts. Carrying a vehicle, yes you can. You can carry your strap in a vehicle. Must notify officer. No, you do not have to tell the police officer in Missouri that you are armed. Period. According to the law. It didn't give no kind of specification. Right. It just say, do you have to notify, yes or no? Simple and plain. No, you don't. Carry in state parks allowed. Yes. So you go to the park, amusement parks, and all that shit. No weapon signs enforced. You got to see details. We'll check that shit out in a minute. Open carry permitted. Yes. Carry in restaurant. Yes. Constitutionally carry. Yes. Yes. So you can use Amendment 2 along with Missouri such and such. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Open carry. Yeah. This is why you don't have to run from the police, man.
Exactly. Exactly. Because it says by law you can do that.
And it says you can constitutionally carry. So that's Amendment 2, Second Amendment. Yeah. So that means that's why these crackers be getting these straps. 8-time felons.
Yeah. And be walking out in public with them.
Walking around the police because they study law. That's one thing them crackers do. Because that's all they get, man. Yeah. Know the rules, play the game.
You can't be in the game and don't know the rules. That's backwards. That's backwards.
Did Chris Webber blow a championship in Michigan? Calling extra timeouts and shit? Not knowing the rules. See what I'm saying? Lost the chip.
Damn. But not knowing the rules.
They tell you right here in Missouri, you don't need all this shit. Know your constitutional rights, no Missouri carry law. You feel what I'm saying? Now peep the game. Let's move on. Now look at this. Can I openly carry a firearm in Missouri? Yes, but it depends on local ordinances. Open carry is generally legal in Missouri, but cities and local governments within Missouri have the right to limit open carry. It is best to simply get a concealed carry license and carry your firearm concealed. See, that's what they want you to read. That's the game. Yeah. When this shit just said you ain't got to do this shit.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
You ain't even got to do this. No permit is required.
That's why you always go back to law.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Go back to law.
That's why you go back to law.
Yeah.
Now, peep the game. and carry your firearm concealed, which is legal statewide in Missouri, except for a few places.
See link.
Yeah, see the link. But check this out. Firearms in a vehicle in Missouri. This is what niggas need to understand, how to move with your strap in your car.
Mm-hmm.
You do not need a permit to carry a firearm in your vehicle while in Missouri.
Mm.
Even concealing a firearm on your person while in a vehicle is okay.
Wow.
As long as you don't step outside of the car while concealing it.
Wow.
That's the game, man.
Wow. So you can conceal it hidden in your car.
You have it on.
Get out.
I mean, you can have it on your hip hidden.
Right.
But when you get out the car, you can't have it concealed.
Right.
Concealed means hidden.
Yeah.
So as long as you outside of the car or house, that's why I carry my big strap on my back, because it's not concealed.
Yeah.
That's why I do this shit.
Mm. Wow.
Cutting the yard, whatever, strap on my back. You feel what I'm saying? Because it ain't concealed.
Yeah. For real.
It's not hidden. You see it. If you see the strap in the front, nigga, you know something big is in the back, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
So it's about, as long as you don't step outside of the car concealing it, you don't need a permit to carry a firearm in your car.
Man, we gotta get hip, y'all. We gotta get hip, y'all, for real, for real.
I ain't even from Missouri to know this shit.
Wow.
Because I know what to look for and shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I know where to go to find this shit.
Mm.
You feel me? Now peep the game. Even concealing a firearm on your person while in a vehicle is okay, as long as you don't step out the car while concealing it. Missouri now permits any person who is at least 19 years old to transport a concealable firearm in the passenger compartment of a motor vehicle.
Wow.
So they telling you how to carry your strap.
Yeah. So a 19-year-old can carry it in the...
If you ain't got a permit, that's the best way to carry it.
Yeah.
Put it in your glove compartment.
Yeah.
Of your motor vehicle. No concealed carry endorsement is required.
Wow.
Under the old law, the peaceable journey exception to the lawful use of a weapon, law permitted drivers on a continuous peaceful journey to carry a concealed weapon.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna show you what peaceable journey means. I'm gonna show you what that shit means. The peaceable journey exception is still in the law and may apply in circumstances where the new law does not.
Mm.
So if you know the peaceable, I can't say
Peaceable.
the peaceable journey, you know this shit. You see what I'm saying? If you know the peaceable journey, you can use this shit and apply in circumstances where the new law does not.
Mm.
If the person is less than 21 years old, see this link. But we ain't talking about niggas under 21. We talking about grown motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So you can use this peaceable journey in circumstances where the new law does not let you do this shit. So if they go like, well, you can't do that or whatever, the new law say this. Well, according to the peaceable journey, they say this shit is in circumstances where the new law don't let you.
Yeah. Wow.
Now check this out. In addition to the concealed carry permit discussed above, Missouri now permits any person who is at least 19 years old to transport a concealable firearm in the passenger compartment of a motor vehicle. So that's what I'm saying. If you got your strap, put it in the passenger compartment of your motor vehicle. That way you can use the peaceable journey exception.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's hard.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you do it, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
So if they try to fuck with you and your shit in your passenger compartment of your car, and you in Missouri, and they try to fuck with you, use the peaceable journey exception.
Yeah.
Because according to this, you must have it in the glove compartment of your car.
Yeah.
No concealed carry permit is required.
No permit. You don't need it. You ain't got to register your gun.
The peaceable journey exception is still in the law and may apply in circumstances where the new law does not, if the person is less than 19 years old. This law does not affect the statute prohibiting possession of a concealed firearm by a dangerous felon. So they saying it does not affect the statutes prohibiting possession of a concealable firearm by a dangerous felon. Well, according to the Second Amendment, where it say that at?
It don't.
So what's the highest law of the land?
Supreme law.
So write this down, y'all. Write this shit down. Now it just says this does not affect the statute prohibiting possession of a concealable firearm by a dangerous felon. Now watch this. So according to Flournoy versus First National Bank, write this down. Because I'm giving you shit to protect yourself. Because there's loopholes and everything, baby. You got to know this shit.
Wow.
So when they try to flip you on this shit, where a statute such and such and such and such of Missouri said you can't do this. First of all, highest law of the land is Supreme Constitution. Constitution said I could do it. And according to Flournoy versus First National Bank of Shreveport Supreme Court of Louisiana, 5/26/1941, 197, LA 1067, it says a statute is not a law.
Wow. So you don't have to follow that.
Do you see what I'm saying, man, with the game?
Wow. So they put this stuff in place.
They put certain, it be to throw niggas off. Because if it's cut and dry, you'll know what to do.
Yeah.
So they'll try to mix certain shit in and to confuse. The average nigga ain't gonna go. I told you, the average nigga's two-step thinking. I mean, we was made this way, don't get me wrong, but it's still just what it is. Niggas think two levels, two-step, bam, bam, that's it.
And it's deeper than that.
And it's much deeper than that, because there's loopholes in everything. You saying that the statute prohibits, but if I'm giving you Supreme Court and I'm giving you that says the statute is not a law, what you think they gonna say? Now he gotta go back to the drawing board.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow.
This is how you cover yourself. Let's keep pedaling. Now, what is the Missouri Peaceable Journey? I couldn't even say this shit at first, y'all. Keep the game. Missouri's Peaceable Journey. What is Peaceable Journey? Y'all write this shit down.
Peaceable Journey.
A nickname for the FOPA law. It is a federal law upheld by most, but not all states. But Missouri lets you. Peaceable Journey allows a gun owner to travel through states where they do not have a license to carry. I'm going to say that shit again. Peaceable Journey allows a gun owner to travel through states where they do not have a license to carry without fear of being arrested.
Wow.
So if you keeping your strap in the glove compartment, according to Peaceable Journey, it says in places where you do not have a license to carry, but have without fear of being arrested. Now, peep the game.
Yeah.
Peep the game. If you want to use Peaceable Journey, most states require the firearm to be unloaded in a lockbox or out of the driver's reach when they are in the vehicle. Peep the game, man.
Wow.
That's why I said you can't have your strap loaded.
Yeah.
If you want to use it, it's not gonna work. Soon as he checked that pet, oh, now get out. Come on. Because you giving me this law, but you ain't following. You got one in the head.
Right. That means you on your way to do something.
No, it's just illegal. I'm not gonna say you just on the way to do. It's just illegal. Let's just look at it simple.
Okay.
The law telling you how to carry this shit. Mm-hmm. So you doing the opposite. It's just simple as that.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what it is, you have to have if your shit is unloaded in a lockbox or a glove compartment. Mm-hmm. Feel me? Then you can use peaceable journey.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? In a lockbox or out of the driver's reach when they are in the vehicle. In some states, the driver must pass through the state without stopping. And in others, only short stops are tolerated. So in other words, if you just passing through, hey man, I got my strap in the glove compartment. I ain't got no shit to carry, but I want to activate peaceable journey.
Okay.
Now I was just passing through. You see what I'm saying? You caught me on the highway. Right. Now they catch you at a nigga party.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't use it unless you're in that state, a part of that so-called state where you could use that certain state law.
Yeah.
But if it's saying like if it's a state that don't have that you need a gun permit. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey man, you gotta have a permit to carry a strap. Period.
Okay.
Well, where I'm from, we ain't gotta do this shit. Yeah. I was just passing through, so I'm gonna use peaceable journey because according to that, I got my shit in the glove compartment, unloaded. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's out of my reach.
Right. You in order with that.
You are in order. that was the flyest way to put it, bro. You are in order. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
I got you.
Ain't no hard time.
Yeah, I got you.
So this is what peaceable journey means. Y'all write that shit down. Now let's peep the game. Where did these CCWs come from? When we first started having to use CCWs, that came from the Black Panthers going to the state capitol 50 years ago.
With they strap.
54 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is 9. Look at these niggas. They raided the capitol. May 2nd, 1967. Straps. Guess what they was going through? Police shootings.
Yeah.
And with a name black in front of it, you'll never get rights. That's why. See what I'm saying?
Never.
See what I'm saying? So peep this going. So when these motherfuckers went up there, I'm gonna paraphrase. I ain't gonna read all this shit. But the boys, paraphrasing the story, the boys was getting tired of motherfucking police brutality.
Right.
So they went armed and stormed the state capitol. Yeah. Man, we sick of y'all motherfuckers. Come over here and do this shit today. We smoking one of y'all niggas. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
But then, it kind of went down like that.
Yeah.
So listen, I want y'all to hear this shit. Now I want you to listen to this. Peep the game. Peep the game. We finna watch a young video. Peep it out. Pay attention. The California legislature responded by introducing the Morpher Act. We're going to get into that. So once the Black Panthers stormed the state capitol, look at the crackers try to seize these niggas' guns. Pay attention.
So how they...
Hello, big balls. What'd you say?
I was saying, so how they coming and taking their gun then if they in law?
Because niggas wasn't enforcing it. See, that's what I be saying. You got to enforce this shit, man. It's one thing to act on... It's one thing to act on some shit.
Yeah.
But it's a whole nother thing to start enforcing, man. You got to be a law enforcer.
Yeah, for real. You can't just say you know your rights. That don't mean nothing.
The police ain't the only law enforcers.
Yeah.
You could be a law enforcer, a nigga who enforces the law. Yeah. They ain't got nothing to do with no patrolling the nigga hood. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's just a nigga who know law and know when to enforce it.
Yeah.
Now peep the game. I want y'all to pay attention what your boy Ronald Reagan finna say. Now peep the game.
They put trumped up charges of conspiracy and felonies on everyone who went in to exercise.
That's the OG right there.
Right,
Much love to this
they
nigga.
had no right to bear arms in a public place.
That's right.
Second Amendment of the Constitution guarantees
Listen.
the citizen a right to bear arms on public property.
But not on government facilities. See what I'm saying?
He didn't know enough on that.
That's what I'm saying. Now listen to this.
There is absolutely no reason why out on the street today civilians should be carrying a loaded weapon.
Listen to this. Did y'all hear what he said? Keep it on here.
Yeah.
He said there's no way a civilians should be carrying a loaded weapon.
Remember what
So
civilian is.
what's the question? No. What's the difference between a citizen and a civilian?
Citizen is tied to the land.
No, it ain't.
What is it?
Citizen 14th Amendment. Remember, you a slave.
That's right. That's right. And civilian is.
See what I'm saying? Listen to these words, man.
Yeah.
You see what he said? It's no way civilians should be carrying a loaded weapon. Now let's peep the game. Let's peep some fucking game.
Civilian.
What is a civilian in law? A person learned in the civil or Roman law as an adjective pertaining to the civil or Roman law.
Wow.
A person not in the armed forces. Listen, I told y'all niggas calling yourself black, you're under Roman law.
Wow.
You're not a citizen. You are a civilian.
Wow.
Y'all see that, right?
Yep.
Now peep game. So I want you to see what this cracker said.
There is absolutely no reason why out on the street today civilians should be carrying a loaded weapon.
I heard that, right?
Yep.
Bookmark this shit. Peep the game. Now, so you see a civilian is a goddamn motherfucker under Roman law. Look at this. A citizen is the first clause of the 14th Amendment. All persons naturalized in the United States and subject contracted to the jurisdiction of the state that you live in are citizens of the United States and any state wherein they reside. That's the 14th Amendment.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So peep the game. What is a subject? Y'all be seeing on them police videos when they be like, subject running northbound, such and such and such and such. What is a subject?
Contracts. The thing.
Because when they get you, when they arrested you, they finna put you under bond. So they calling you a subject because they finna put you under bondage.
Wow.
Under contract.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
So anytime that they lock you up, they're putting you in a contract.
Yeah. All that shit contract. I'm gonna do something else next week on shipping and handling, all that shipping shit. That's why everything is contract with them. Because they're not natural owners, therefore they gotta be under contracts with the original people.
Damn.
So peep the game. This is the Morpher Act. This is what Ronald Reagan was saying. After he seen them niggas storm the Capitol, the Morpher Act was a 1967 California bill that repealed a law allowing public carry of loaded firearms. That's why you gotta have your shit unloaded.
Wow.
Because when the Black Panthers went up there,
They was locked in.
they was locked and loaded. They was ready to go, baby. They wasn't playing.
Yeah.
So the crackers know that the niggas is not citizens of the United States, but civilians. They passed this law saying that niggas had to goddamn unload they shit and you can't have a felony. But if you don't know the loophole around that shit, you can't use it.
Yeah.
Cause the Constitution, goddamn Second Amendment is what, 2 lines long.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was very specific. So where's all this federal shit coming? See, you gotta stand in that argument.
Mm-hmm. You can't
instead of just getting to court, just looking at motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You need a lawyer to goddamn say what you can do on your own.
Yeah.
You feel me?
If you just stick.
Now peep this out. Named after Republican Assemblyman Don Mulford, racist cracker, and signed into law by the then governor of California, Ronald Reagan, racist cracker, the bill was crafted with the goal of disarming members of the Black Panther Party who were lawfully conducting armed patrols of Oakland neighborhoods. What is the key word?
Lawful. So what is lawfully?
That means they were doing it legally. Not illegally. Legal. They was doing it legal. By law, they was doing it. So it was lawful, what they was doing. But calling yourself black anything, you feel what I'm saying?
Automatically takes you out.
Makes you a civilian. And let me give you another little quick cookie.
Mm-hmm.
The Rainbow Coalition didn't come with the LRG. What you call them all? LG, all of the faggot shit. I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That shit ain't started with them. The Black Panthers started the Rainbow Coalition.
I heard that.
And then the crackers ain't come invent nothing. Y'all gonna learn that one day. They ain't invent shit. They just stole shit and bit nigga shit. Yeah. They bit nigga styles.
And put it in reverse.
They acting like it's a new thing, but we keep teaching them shit. And they still want to keep us out of shit. Man. Just like when it comes to that dancing and all that, whatever we do, music, dancing, they always hang around us when it's a new dance move, or when it's a new kind of way to make a music, or it's a new way to do something. They'll hang around your ass then, steal your style, take it and get millions off that shit, and then keep your ass out from music.
Right.
And then act like they made it.
Exactly. Been doing it for centuries.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So peep this game. Look what this shit say. It said who was lawfully conducting armed patrols of Oakland neighborhoods in what would later be termed cop watching. Remember I told y'all the right to have a militia. The gangs is our militia. They just got led astray, man.
Wow.
Counter Pro Intel. That's what I'm finna talk about next. I'm gonna show you.
Man.
Peep the game.
Wait a minute.
Peep the game.
Dude, you said the gangs was our militia.
Yeah.
They got
infiltrated. When you ain't got no nationality, you can let anything come in. Anything with no codes, conduct, none of that. What's the code of conduct of blacks? Real shit. What is it? What's the creed?
It ain't one.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
So you accept it. You open for infiltration.
And they know that.
We the only niggas don't peep the game yet.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, if the gangs was all on one accord, even if they was repping whatever said they repping, if you all on one accord, shit would not even.
But listen, I've been having this dream, man. I ain't gonna say like a literal dream, but when I be in my meditative state in the middle of the night and shit, I keep coming up with having the gang sign the treaty. I'm thinking about just coming up with some treaty shit with the gangs, you know what I mean? Like if I get to a certain recognition where the niggas can respect me or whatever, even if I don't, I'm just saying, I may not be able to get out there to California or whatever. I'm just saying. But if you could go somewhere and set up with these niggas and create treaties. You see what I'm saying? Like that way, nigga, you got the treaty, you got the treaty. Y'all gotta uphold this shit. Whoever don't uphold, there's consequences to that shit. Whether you get smoked, we'll deal with you however we want to play it. Yeah. But we write that shit down in law. We write it down in the treaty. Yeah. And make niggas enforce it. And then you tell your child to enforce that shit. That's law, bro. Yeah. Now we doing shit as a nation. Instead of keep fighting the same fucking battle 40 years and shit. Yeah. Even though some beef is deep, man. I know this shit personally. Some shit is ocean level deep. But eventually, that's what I'm saying, we got to recognize what the real enemy is and what the real shit is going on. So if that's the case, we need to goddamn make treaties amongst the sets. Everybody who beefing, come out with a treaty and set some laws.
Yeah.
Hey, if you see me out here in public, like, the shit is over with. If you attack me or something happened to me, and if we find out y'all did it, it's gonna become whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever's in a treaty, whatever you agreed to, you gotta uphold
That's
it.
how you enforce it.
That's how you enforce it,
That's
bruh.
how you enforce it.
It take people to enforce law, man. Law don't enforce itself, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
You feel me?
And it's gonna take the ones that's signing it, who's supposed to be the big homies.
Yeah.
Y'all got
Make the whole set sign the treaty. Like, ain't no leaders. We all leaders. So since everybody a boss, everybody sign the treaty. Or just don't be in the game no more. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause we finna end this shit.
Mm.
That's our militia.
Yeah.
That's how the game started, man. The games didn't start with niggas just hating niggas.
Wow.
Like, that shit started because niggas was doing shit like this, and the crackers was like, oh, we can't have these niggas doing this.
And they let people.
If they get busy, want to kill themselves, that's taking pressure off us where we can just keep coming up with ways to stay ahead of their ass.
Exactly.
And let them chase themselves on the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Now, peep this game. Now, this is what cop watch is.
But for real, that's needed.
Yeah, even in St. Louis, we need some treaties out here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you smoke a child, nigga, you got to give up something important, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you work on your aim or what, that's your fault. Like, all that wild, dumb shit, like, you got to pay for this shit.
Yep. Because you reckless.
Put some rules behind what you do, man. Make your shit organized, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You feel me?
Contessa said that's the hard part, trying to get others to see the truth in what you saying and how it could work. So many are beyond brainwashed and afraid.
Facts.
True.
And some shit just deep, man. Some beefs are just ocean deep, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you, especially like if you was with a nigga one day, like let's say, you know, me and one of my homeboys was kicking it or something, street nigga and shit. I known this nigga for such and such, 15, 20 years. Mm-hmm. I just dropped this nigga off, and 5 minutes later, I'm getting a call that he died. Yeah. That affects you a whole nother kind of way.
Yeah, it does.
Like, so a lot of shit, like, you don't want to hear, especially if you already a hitter. Like, you already did certain shit, like, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, some shit is just super deep. You see what I'm saying? But if we could just, like I said, we could come up with treaties for that shit. Yeah. Like, make niggas pay restitution or something. Like, even if it's just $1,000, $2,000 a month to the family. Like, make the rest. Like, listen, nigga, y'all niggas did this, we did this. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's even it out by paying restitution. It ain't gotta be no $8 million because niggas ain't got it like that as of this moment. Right. But I'm just saying, just the way the motherfuckers that see you trying to do some different shit, man.
Yeah, for real.
And we can line shit up and then focus our direction on where that shit need to go, bro. Because, like I said, I understand some shit skin deep, man, but shit finna get crazy on niggas, man.
It is. It go fast.
Yeah, niggas is wasting their bullets on the wrong shit. I'm telling you. Niggas is wasting their bullets on the wrong shit, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, peep this game. Let me show you something real quick.
For real.
This cop watching. Remember where it says the Black Panthers who were lawfully conducting armed patrols of Oakland neighborhoods in what would be later termed cop watching. We ain't gonna read the whole thing. I'm just gonna paraphrase it for you right here. That's it. Look at this. It's a network of activist organizations, typically anonymous and focused in local areas in the United States and Canada, that observe and document police activity while looking for signs of police misconduct and police brutality. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they were doing, cop watching. Wow. So that's how the Black Panthers, and then like I said, just like with Noble Drew Ali, you always got these hating ass niggas, man. Yeah. You always got these hating ass niggas busting it up, man. Yep. Now check this out. Let me show you this Counter Intel Pro. Real shit. This what happened to niggas. Mm-hmm. Counterintelligence program conducted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The FBI did this shit from 1956 to 1971 to discredit and neutralize organizations considered subversive to the United States political stability.
Wow.
It was convert and which secret and often used extra legal means to criminalize various forms of political struggle. I'm gonna say that shit again. It was convert and use extra legal, which means illegal, means to criminalize various forms of political struggle and derail several social movements, such as those for civil rights and Puerto Rican independence. Because remember, the Puerto Ricans are Moors.
Wow.
You feel me?
Wow. That's crazy.
Niggas thinking this conspiracy. Oh, that's just conspiracy theory. Well, why the FBI saying they doing this shit to niggas?
Wow. That's crazy.
So why you think the original Moorish Science Temple got busted up? Why you think that shit got infiltrated and started coming up with 501c3s and shit? Because they derailed the movement.
So let me ask you that too, because you were saying earlier that if people have like, treaties and like their nationality, like how is it that they still able to come in and mess with them and like do the same stuff to him?
See, with Noble Ali, they had to use niggas under him. They couldn't just hit him directly. Because the world would have came after him. They knew, listen, that's what I'm saying. If they would have just hit Noble Drew Ali, them straight up like they did Martin Luther and all that shit, like it would have been some shit behind that shit.
Yeah. Martin
Luther King is a United States creation. I'm gonna get in there one day. I got some shit on it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the point I'm saying is, so they had to use hoe ass niggas within the Moorish Science Temple. Matter of fact, I got a picture.
So
see,
how
man,
but
I got some shit, man. That's what I be trying to tell niggas, man.
But see, what I'm trying to figure out is like if these people is like if the Moors got like a certain code that they follow, how is it that they letting like white folks and police come in and like
they didn't. That's what I'm saying. They used niggas. The police used niggas who was already money, just like today.
Wow.
Hey nigga, I give you goddamn $3. Listen, you can't. Crack ain't gonna put a money amount on what it'll take to destroy some real shit.
Yeah.
Like either, you know what I mean? Like he'll pay some big bucks for that. You see what I'm saying?
For real.
And he printing the money.
Right.
So he ain't like he just, you know what I mean, looking at it the way we looking at it. You feel me?
So basically, even if you got like with the Moors being solid on what they stand on with laws, like you still got people within there.
Yeah, some whole ass agents, bro. That shit is real. You just seen the county and tail say that shit. I'm gonna show you some shit.
So how is it that they
just like that nigga Marcus Garvey? I'm gonna show you some shit. Hold on, I'm looking for this shit. Right here.
How is it that
look at Marcus Garvey with the Moors.
Wow.
This nigga knew we was Moors. This is what fucked niggas up. Look at this. That's Marcus Garvey. That's the Moorish flag. That is Marcus Garvey.
Wow.
That nigga talking all that go back to Africa shit. Why you with the Moors? Cause you was an agent.
Damn.
Marcus Garvey was an agent, y'all. Where is it? It's an Indian nigga in here. But he went Indian. Where?
Right down front, right there.
Right here?
To the left. Don't he got an Indian?
Nah. It's some nigga got a full goddamn head thing. He fully tribed out. Hold on, I probably got on another. Nah, that's Marcus Garvey. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all keep believing in these niggas.
Man.
I could have swore I took that shit. Y'all keep believing in these goddamn boys, man. I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. Look at this. Look at Chicago. That's Moorish buildings. That's why I be telling this in the 1900s. That's why I be telling niggas, man, this is Chicago. Look at that.
That statue ain't even there no more.
None of that there. You can't find none of that. Look at the Moorish flag. This ain't Morocco. Well, why these buildings look like it? I got some other shit I'm gonna show y'all, but hold on, we getting out the subject. But the point I'm making is this. Like these niggas know, you know what I mean? We Moors, but they got thrown out by the counterintelligence.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So like I said, the Marfa Act was to make niggas stop being locked and loaded. You feel me? By Ronald Reagan, who said civilians shouldn't be armed. And a civilian is under Roman law. So if y'all niggas want to stay black, study Roman law in order to survive. How about that? Okay, that's what you want.
Man.
Now peep the game. Firearms and legal definitions. Never say you have a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
A weapon is used to commit deadly force to motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. I'm paraphrasing. Never say you have a weapon. Always use firearm. Because under law, under the 5th or the 2nd Amendment, it says you have the right to bear arms, right? Mm-hmm. So never say you have a weapon. It don't say you have the right to bear a weapon.
Bear arms.
So in order to have the 2nd Amendment apply to you, say you have the right to bear arms, so therefore I have a firearm.
Mm-hmm. Not a weapon.
Not a weapon.
Yeah.
A firearm is used to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Mm-hmm. A weapon is used to hurt a nigga. Just look at it, simple as that.
Yeah.
I ain't even got to show you the definitions. I won't show you the definitions. I ain't even got to show the definitions.
Yeah.
Anytime you're using these laws that we went over today, never say you have a weapon. Okay. A weapon is used. Hold on, let me show you. I'll show you real quick. Hold on, I'll show you. Look at this. A weapon as defined in Section 2 of the Criminal Code, mm-hmm. A weapon is defined in the Criminal Code. Anything used, designed to be used or intended for use in causing death or injury to any person, or for the purpose of threatening or intimidating any person, and without restricting the generality of the foregoing, including a firearm, and therefore the purpose of Sections 88, 267, and 272, anything used, designed to be used or intended for the use in binding or tying up a person against their will.
Oh, wow. Those are weapons.
That's why you never say you have a weapon.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Big difference.
There's a big difference between a weapon and a firearm.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Peep the game. Now, according to concealed carry, check this out. This is in Missouri. This is Missouri laws. See, Missouri Statute 571.070, August 28, 2007, says it is unlawful for a felon or a judge incompetent person, which is a minority.
Hey, see, you got the capital P again.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To have possession of any firearm, including concealable firearms. Violation of this law is a Class D felony. That's some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Mm. Because I just showed you where the shit just said you can do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can't conceal it. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. The point of all this shit is to show you you can't conceal it.
You gotta be shown.
It has to be shown. That's how these crackers is going out in public with their straps on their chest. Wow. And they got their gun on their hip. It's not concealed.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's the lesson for today, y'all. Know how to move with your firearm. Know what the lingo is when you trying to stand your ground.
That's dope.
When you want to use your stand your ground rights, right? You must say you was in imminent danger. And you have the obligation not to retreat. Remember that. Stand your ground in imminent danger, and I had the obligation not to retreat. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Council doctrine. Remember what I told y'all. It's for your house, business, car, or whatever. You did not feel safe and secure in your property or whatever the hell you talking about.
Yeah.
So when you use the council doctrine, if you smoking, nigga, this is how you protect yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me? Know the gun laws in your state. Because when you deal with the police, you have to give them clear and established laws.
Facts.
And you have to give them constitution. Together.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other.
They go together.
They go hand in hand like left and right arms.
Dope.
You feel me?
Dang. That was a lot of info I didn't know.
Straight up.
Especially because, you know, they promoted at the gun range, like as soon as you get your license, make sure you get your CCW. And then I always ask people, like, why do you gotta make sure you hide it if you got a license for it? It didn't make sense. And nobody can never answer it.
Because what the Black Panthers did.
Because they had theirs locked and loaded.
Yeah, them niggas was ready to go.
Yeah,
they was about that life.
They was ready to go.
That was the real Black Panther when the
Yeah.
boys weren't playing with niggas. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? That was about their lifestyle.
Not this new stuff.
Yeah, not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like when niggas was protecting women and not recording that shit on goddamn, that's some of the weakest shit ever, man.
I hate that.
Like I can't stand this shit.
Yeah.
Watching children getting beat up or whatever and all that weak ass shit. Come on, man.
Nah.
Like you better know who your real enemy is while y'all out here playing.
Exactly.
These motherfuckers is getting ready.
They are.
These motherfuckers is getting ready to make a move on niggas, man. I'm telling you.
You gotta get up out of that black stuff.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna see.
Clearly, from the last 7 episodes, we've been talking about black and what it means and what it stands for in law. It ain't got nothing to do with your skin color. I ain't black. I'm copper color.
Exactly.
Melanated.
Exactly.
Ain't
At least call yourself copper.
At least.
Cause that's a thing.
Black ain't nothing.
Yeah, it's It's like it's an adjective.
Yeah.
It's to describe something.
Yeah. And I am not property.
Exactly.
Exactly. But yeah, this is a dope episode. This episode 7. Matter of fact, we said at this one, was it this one or the next one we do?
I think it's the next one.
The next one. So the next podcast that we actually do next Friday, after that one is recorded, we're gonna actually start releasing them on the actual podcast. So when you download the app, you can hear it from episode 1 all the way up to 7, and then we're gonna end it at 10, and then we're gonna bring out a whole new season after that. But man, we're knocking these mothers out the way. I hope y'all learning something from this. I hope that some of this info y'all applying. I'm getting a lot of information off of it. I'm getting stuff that I never knew nothing about.
Straight up, me too.
So, bro, I appreciate your service, your learning, your knowledge.
Man,
Hopefully, y'all appreciate it.
Like I said, this shit ain't mine, man.
Yeah.
I'm just a vessel that channel this shit. It ain't like I said, this ain't no rap songs, man. Everything I implore you to use it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to show how smart I am. I'm trying to show you how to protect yourself.
For real.
You see what I'm saying?
For real. Because me and this time, we've been doing a lot of stuff, so we got some stuff coming up for y'all. Man, on through the rest of this year and the beginning of next year, we got a dope event that we're putting together for y'all.
5. Stand by for this shit.
The event finna be so sick, but can't give y'all too much information on it. But y'all will see more of it's coming out as the weeks and months go by. So download the app, Refined Men's Club. Check Broad on his page, bro. Let them know where they can follow you at.
Yeah, man. I'm on YouTube now, y'all. Shit. God, thanks. Bless New, appreciate it. You know what I mean? Go to Tajani Bay on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? And you can check me out on Facebook at Tajani Bay. You know what I mean? Hit me up, whatever, any questions. Mm-hmm. What I don't know, I ask my teachers. You know, I know some hell of a men. I can't even tell y'all who I know personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know some hell of a people. I can pick up the phone and call. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, what I don't know, I can find out for you. You know what I mean? Or I'll find out myself.
Yeah.
Hit me up if you need me.
Hey. Dope episode on 7, so we'll catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Oh, matter of fact, he's tagged in the actual video, so if y'all don't know the correct spelling, just go to the tag in the video. And
Straight up.
It'll get you to his page. But yeah, y'all, we catch y'all next week.
Islam, y'all.
Later.